Welcome wherever you are. I want to take you through Biology Paper 2, the questions which has been set from the year 2013 to the year 2024. So I have the questions number 1 to number 8. So we will look at the questions, the topics where the questions are set year in, year out. So welcome. Remember to share and subscribe. So 2013, question 1 was classification 2. So you know classification 2 is form 3 work. Question 2 was reception, response, and coordination in plants and animals, that's form 4 work. Transport in plants and animals, form 2 work. Genetics, number 4. Number 5 was support and movement in plants, form 4 work. Number 6, the graph was from ecology. That is number 6. 2015, gaseous exchange was number 1. Reproduction in plants and animals. Genetics, transport in plants and animals. Reception, response, coordination, ecology, number 6. So I will talk about the essays for the year 20 from the year 2013 later. So let's just look at the question 1 to question 6. So far, you can see that transport in plants was there in 2013, 2014. Genetics was there. So reception, response was there for the 2 years, that is 2013, 2015. 2016, reproduction in plants and animals, genetics and ecology combined. We have support and movement in plants and in animals. Gaseous exchange, form 2 work. Cell physiology, form 1. And then the graph number 6 was from nutrition in plants and animals, effects of temperature on enzyme reaction. That was number 6. 2017, the cell and the respiration was number 1. Transport in plants and animals, number 2, form 2 work. Cell physiology combines osmosis, the cell membrane, active transport, all of those. Reproduction in plants and animals, that is 2017. Genetics, nutrition in plants and animals. So look at the question from this year 2013, 2017. You see genetics was there every year. Genetics has not missed. Reproduction in plants, in animals, there are some years that was not there. It was missing the last, it missed, it was there. Reproduction 2015, reproduction 2016, reproduction 2017. Nutrition in plants and animals, or since 2013 to 2017, did not miss. Let's look at the essays for the year 2013-2017, the essays. Essay number 7A, 2013 came from transport in plants and animals. B was gaseous exchange, form 2 work. And the question was, how are the respiratory services in a mammal adapted to their functions? Question 8 was excretion and homeostasis, form 2 work. The role of the following organs, the liver, the skin, during hot environmental conditions. 2015, reproduction. We had reproduction, explaining the various ways in which seeds and fruits are adapted to dispersal. That was 2015, question 7A. In fact, the question that was 20 marks. Then question 8 was transport in plants. How is mammalian heart structurally adapted to its function? That was number 8A, 20 marks. 2016, essay number 7 was reception, that's from 4 work. Using relevant example in each case, describe simple and conditional reflex, 20 marks. Transport in plants also number 8. Describe how a mammalian heart is structured adapted to its function. That was 2016. 2017, number 7 equation came, the essay came from Ecology Form 3. Explain the importance of protecting the forest ecosystem with reference to the following, 20 marks, climate change, biodiversity, biotechnology, water conservation, and pollution. Question 8, 2017 was reception. The mammalian eye, reception response. Describe how the mammalian eye is structured adapted to its function, 20 marks. So let's look at now 2018 to 2022. 2018 to 2022, 2018, the question 1 was excretion, question 2 was genetics, question 3 excretion and homeostasis repeated. Question 4, support and movement in plants and animals. Number 5 was classification, form 2 work. Form 3, reception, response, and coordination. So look at the yellow. So when I'm showing you this, what I'm doing is, you can see the topics which you will never miss to read. A topic like reception, response, and coordination in plants and in animals, it is always there. Look at the yellow. That's why I colored it yellow. You can see it is all over. So you don't need to miss the reading, response, reception. That is form 4 work. Genetics, look at genetics. 2018, genetics, the green color. Genetics, 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 genetics. This is a question which you will not miss, right? In fact, since 2013, the question only missed 1 year. The question missed 1 year, and that was 2023. This question missed only 1 year. (2023). It is only the only year that we did not have genetics. 2024, it was number question 3. You see that? So 2018, you can see the questions. Reception, do not forget to read that. 2019, cell physiology, transport in plants and animals, form 2, reception, response, form 4 work, genetics, and the reception was repeated, nutrition in plants and animals. That's question 6. The graph was from nutrition. 2020, classification was number 1, classification 2, genetics number 2, reproduction in plants and animals, reception, response, and coordination in plants, transport in plants and in animals, ecology. So, as we continue, you can see that the topics that you must read, that is a must read in biology paper 2, you are going, as we finish, you will be able to see the topics even yourself. The topics which are always there, you can see. Let us look at 2021. Classification 2, gaseous exchange, excretion and homeostasis, genetics, support and movement, question 5, reproduction in plants and animals, menstruation cycle. That was the question for the graph. That is 2021. 2022, reproduction, ecology, genetics, transport in plants and animals, reception, responses, and coordination in plants and animals. Number 6, the graph came from nutrition in plants and animals. That is the year 2018-2022. Let's look at the essays for that year, those 5 years. Essays 2018, the essay came from reproduction in plants and animals. Reproduction, describe the mode of reproduction in named fungus, in a named fungus. Number B was reproduction also, describe the role of hormones in human menstrual cycle. Number 8, 2018, it was nutrition, describe what happens to a meal rich in proteins along the alimentary canal from the ingestion to egestion. 20 marks. 2019, essay number 7A came from the topic nutrition in plants and animals, ecology. Giving examples, describe the following interactions among organisms: predatory-prey relationship, symbiosis, parasitism. That was question 8 was from homeostasis form 2. Explain the role of increased physical activity on the following organ system. Here, the heart, the lungs, the kidney, and the skin. 2020. So the reason I'm doing is this thing is that for you to see where do the essays come from. That's why I have written the topic. You can see the topics from where the essays are commonly extracted from. 2020, excretion and homeostasis, explain the role of the liver in blood sugar regulation. Question B, number 7, 2020. Describe how human blood is adapted to its function. The white, the red blood cells, all of those. Nutrition in plants and animals. Explain how the presence of chloroplast in gut cells affect the opening of the stomata. Question B, nutrition in plants and animals. So in short, according to the way from this one, nutrition in plants and animals, very common. Transport in plants and animals, very common. So those are the essays that are found in those topics. You must be sure to have read them and you are comfortable answering any question from transport in plants and animals, nutrition in plants and animals, excretion, homeostasis, reception, responses, and coordination in plants and animals. You should be able to answer the questions there very comfortably. Those topics. 2021, reproduction in plants and animals. Explain the role of the placenta during pregnancy. Part B was also reproduction again. Explain features and mechanisms that hinder self-pollination and self-fertilization. Transport in plants and animals, that's question 8, 2021. Describe how the serum tissue structurally adapted to its function. Number B, transport in plants and animals. Describe the function of blood in human body, the function of the blood. So it is adaptations of the blood actually. So that one describes the function. So it is the adaptation of the blood in the human body. 2022, transport in plants and animals. Describe how plants eliminate waste products. How do they eliminate waste products? That is form 2, transport. Describe how plants eliminate waste products. It's transport, that one could be excretion and homeostasis, I guess. Reception, response, and coordination. The question was, describe the structure and the function of the mammalian nephron. Very good. Mammalian nephron, that was 2022 number 7. What was question number 8? Question number 8 was the reception also. Describe 5 topic responses in plants and their survival values. Question B, transport in plants. Describe how the mammalian heartbeat is controlled. Mammalian heartbeat is controlled. That is 2022. The most recent is 2023, 2024. First, let me remove this one. So 2023, question 1 was gaseous exchange. Question 2 was transport in plants and transport in animals. That's form 2. Nutrition in plants and animals. Gaseous exchange, form 2 work. Number 5, 2023, the question was from reception, response, and coordination in plants and animals. Number 6, the graph was from ecology. The essay, or the essay 2023 from nutrition in plants and animals, form 1. The question was describe the various functions of lipids in the body. That was 10 marks. Part B was also nutrition in plants and animals. Describe how the process of photosynthesis occurs in green plants. Number 8, 2023, the question was from nutrition. And the question read, describe how the section of the human digestive system from the mouth to the stomach is adapted to its function. Yes. So let's look at the most recent 2024. And I told you 2023, this is the year genetics missed. The only year that genetics missed in an exam. So 2024, nutrition in plants and animals. Specifically, it was about the chloroplast. Number 2 was the cell physiology. It was about osmosis. Genetics was there. Ecology, cell physiology, the cell membrane, growth and development. So number 6, it was growth and development. The graph for growth and development about the enzyme menstrual cycle, those things. The essay came from, for 2024, the essay was from reception, response, and coordination in plants and animals. The essay read, explain the effects of hypothyroidism. Then part B was, describe the hearing process in humans. Hearing process, 16 marks. Number 8, the question was from homeostasis, form 2. Describe how urea is formed in humans. Also the same, describe the path followed by urea from the site of formation until it is eliminated from the body, 15 marks. So those are the questions. Now from the look of things, you are now preparing the exam for 2025. What are the questions that are you expecting? From what I have shown you, look at the trend of the questions. I have given them the colors so that you can be able to see. Look at the colors. Which colors is? Look at the yellow color everywhere. Look at the green color everywhere. Gaseous exchange everywhere. Classification almost everywhere, so you don't need to miss reading. Support and movement in plants, in animals. So 2025, so for 2025 biology topics to read, I have shown you the trend. I want you to do your analysis. Look at the topics the way I've stated and predict for yourself, because I realized when I predict for the students, they become disappointed when one or two topics are missing, they think that I have a leakage. No, I don't have leakage. Mine is to show you what has been coming and use that to see. Like you have seen, reception is a topic which you will not avoid to read. Genetics is a topic that you must read. Nutrition in plants, animals, that's something you must read from one work. Gaseous exchange is a topic you cannot afford to avoid. Excretion or homeostasis is a topic you cannot afford you cannot miss to read. So those are the things I want you to go through and then check the topics which are never missing, write them down and work on them. Thank you. Share and subscribe.